So we're up and running. Trezeguet. Trezeguet looking up to see who wants it. That is good defending. It's been repelled. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, the lethargy in their play isn't a great look, and it was very evident on that occasion.
Wins the duel this time. Trezeguet shifted upfield. Montero moved on forwards. Oh, can he get onto this? Gary Rodriguez. Now who's going to be first to this? Out to the right. Montero. Oh, sweet feet. Montero. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And he's there to clear it. Does really well to win the ball there. Aim forwards. Egypt couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Montero. Gary Rodriguez. Press. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Oh, there's a probing ball. Well timed, excellent interception. Gary Rodriguez. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Oh, that's nice. A chance to play it in. And it's hoisted clear. Gary Rodriguez played it again. Nice control. And he shoots!
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that.
And it's played forward. And he thumps it clear. Egypt have reclaimed it. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And that's really well manoeuvred. That's a lovely, neat pass. And it's Salah. Out of play for a throw. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. Oh, smashing header! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
They've played it short. And he's picked it up out wide. And that has been cleared. Salah. Oh, good spread. Salah crosses. And that was asking just too much of him. Gary Rodriguez. Gary Rodriguez. Montero. Lovely ball. Chance for a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Out to the left it goes. Gary Rodriguez. Searching pass he's played there. And that could set him on his way. Zeluis. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Great defending, strong and determined. Tonk. Montero. Moved on forwards. Over to the left. He's in plenty of space here. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Mamouche. And it's played forward. There will be a throw-in. Montero. Gary Rodriguez. And it's lofted through here. And he's there to get it away. Montero. Oh, that's neat. Montero. Gary Rodriguez. Lovely bit of skill. And the finish!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Aim forwards. Mohamed Salah.
Well, it's not the quickest of starts, but what it lacks in intensity certainly is made up by a large serving of discipline and organisation.
And there's the shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Montero. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Oh, this looks sharp. Danger averted for now. That's really well manoeuvred. That has found him in acres of space. Marmouche. And that has been clubbed away. Tonk. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Driven forward, he is onto it in a flash. Gary Rodriguez. Spread out to the left. That's tidy. Trezeguet. Time to deliver. No, it's come to nothing. That's really well cleared. Tries to get it clear. Pulls out once more. Trezeguet flings in across. Firmly met. Gary Rodriguez. Aim forwards. Calmly anticipates. Trezeguet. Quality ball. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Montero. And it's played forward. He's cut it out. Up towards the front line. Luis. Over to the left. Can he finish? Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
Defending of the desperate variety. Moved on forwards. He's through here. Now it's Trezeguet. A lot of space ahead of him. Trezeguet, and he's gone backward here. And he's heaved it away. José Luis, played out to the right. Oh, played through for the wide man. He's shifting through the gears here. He can get that clear. Have it back and can go again. That's really well manoeuvred. Maybe goalless, but it is not without interest.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
And it's Salah. And he's making progress on the ball. Oh, nicely intercepted. Quarter of an hour played. Oh, can he get onto this? Mohamed Salah. Gary Rodriguez. It's a good run down the right. Proves too strong. Trezeguet, forwards and with intent. Trezeguet. Oh, he's found support out wide. Marmoush. Climbs up big! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Out to the left it goes. Nice interception, well timed. Aim forwards, and here's Marmoush. And it's Salah. Egypt disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Trezeguet. And it's played forward. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Salah. Out towards the flank. And here's Marmoush.
Marmoush really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And here's Marmoush. Trezeguet. And he decides to cross it. Well, that was very necessary. Moved on forwards. Clears it away. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Now then, what's happening here? He is already on a yellow. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Yeah, and he's dodged a big one there. He has to be squeaky clean from here.
Luis. Chance, surely! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And it's been taken short. Good challenge. It goes for a shot! Oh, he's really drilled it.
Well, look at him, furious at himself for missing. Having said that, the manager applauds his effort to find that bottom corner.
Aim forwards. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. That's really well manoeuvred. Trezeguet. And here's Marmoush. And it's Salah. It's Salah! Oh, that is very close.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Mohamed Salah. Trezeguet. Lovely feet. That's an imaginative pass. What a throw in. Chooses to go back. Chance! Does really well to win the ball there. And that is out of play. Mohamed Salah. Plenty waiting in the middle. Has a shot! astute ball. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Spread out to the left. Trezeguet wins the duel this time. Cross into the box. And it's played forward. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Moved on forwards. Zeluis. Montero. That's really well manoeuvred. That has been knocked clear. Gary Rodriguez. Montero. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Montero. Over to the left. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Cleared away. Montero. Lobbed in behind. That's good play. It's a good-looking delivery. And he's there to clear it. Showing good feet. That pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Aim forwards. Now that's well seen too. Gary Rodriguez. Some good work on the right flank here. Zeluis. Incoming delivery. Too much distance on that. That's been drilled forward. has a look and plays it forward. Oh, there's a probing ball. He's onto it in a flash. Moved on forwards. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Zeluis. Spread out to the left. Montero. Gary Rodriguez. Aimed in towards the centre. Mohamed Salah. That's really well manoeuvred. Clears it away. And reclaimed it in a trice. Clipped into space. That'll be a throw. Almost half an hour in now. Oh, this looks sharp. Gary Rodriguez. Chance here to counter. Trezeguet. Mohamed Salah. Salah. Oh, nice touch. Gets good distance on it. Egypt have got it back and they'll have another go. Corner. That's nice and simple for the keeper. And it's played forward. And he cuts out the supply. And here's Marmoush. Oh, good spread. Mohamed Salah. Oh, such a clever touch. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Out to the right. That's going to go a long way. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh, perfectly measured that. Shoots! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
They've played it short. Gary Rodriguez. Cuts out the pass. Trezeguet. Nice physical challenge.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And he has been fouled there. Now this is interesting, he has already had his name taken once. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, he's asking for trouble, Peter, and with this urge to nibble away, I think the ref is spelling it out for him now.
Mohamed Salah. Oh, a delicate chip through. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Salah. Over to the left. And that has been won straight back. Deftly away. Cleared without complication. And here's Marmoush. So much time and space here. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Played out to the right. Hit into the middle. Cleared away. And it's been taken short. Aim forwards. C'est Luis, done delicately. Great ball if he can get there. It is a corner. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Trezeguet. And here's Marmoush. He's found a way through. Driving on, a real charge here. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. They've played it short. That's very neat. And it's played in. Tries to get it clear. Trezeguet. That's very disappointing, it has to be said. Gary Rodriguez. Moved on forwards. Out to the right. He is just caressing the ball. Gary Rodriguez. Hangs in across.
I think those reactions say it all. He didn't wait for the support, and the chance is gonna beg him.
And it's played forward. And here's Mohamed Salah. Ambitious ball here. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. That's really well manoeuvred. That has been cut short. Nil-nil, but nevertheless a very decent game. And it's Salah. Gary Rodriguez. Zeluis. Oh, they can break here. Oh, good spread. Trezeguet. And here's Marmoush. And it's Salah. Out to the left it goes. That's the throw. Zeluis. Aim forwards. Tries a measured ball. That has been knocked clear. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Lofted upfield. Well read, nice interception. Moved on forwards. And it's played forward. And here's Marmoush. Trezeguet. Cross needs to be good. And that has been cleared. That's really well manoeuvred. And he cuts out the supply. And it's Salah. Mohamed Salah. Tonk. Aim forwards. Mohamed Salah. And here's Marmoush. Over to the left. Moved on forwards. And here's the chance to counter. looking to break at pace. And there's green grass ahead of him. Zeluis, great defending, strong and determined. Gets a good foot in there. Marmouche. Can he get onto this? And here's Marmouche. Marmouche. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Muscular approach does pay off here. Very nicely done. Oh, nicely intercepted. And the counter is on. Gary Rodriguez. Oh, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. That's really well manoeuvred. Trezeguet. Knocks it out wide. Trezeguet has it out wide and in space. So who's he picking out? Delivered with swing. Now then, the ball's come loose. Mohamed Salah. That is lovely. Decent chance!
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Montero. And it's played forward. It's just beyond his reach. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Does really well to win the ball there. Marmouche! What a wonderful goal!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention. It really is the ideal tonic.
And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Montero. Oh, can he get onto this? Marmouche. And it's Salah. And a chance! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
hoisted clear. Oh, great! And he's had a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Oh, how about that touch, Peter? I mean, that was brilliant. He got the ball to go exactly where he wanted it. The touch was perfection, the finish, imperfection.
Gary Rodriguez. Gary Rodriguez. The message is clear, none shall pass. Mohamed Salah. Up towards the front line. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Quality ball. Clears it away and claimed it back swiftly. Looks to the other side. Nice touch. And here's Marmoush. Gary Rodriguez. Zeluis. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And the half-time whistle goes. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Egypt having to have the lead in a tight old game, half-time 1-0. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Egypt really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Gary Rodriguez. Gary Rodriguez. No way through there. Trezeguet. Now that's well seen too. Montero. Luis. Big chance! Just swings wide.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Trezeguet. That's a lovely, neat pass. Luis. Aim forwards. Aim forwards. Tries to get it clear. Succumbs to the pressure. Marmoush. And it's Salah. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. It's quite a run he's making here. Oh, that's neat. Wins the duel this time. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
He is just caressing the ball. Trezeguet. Trezeguet shifted upfield. Has a look and plays it forward. Spread out to the left. Now it's Trezeguet. Lovely bit of skill. It's a loose ball. He'll try to keep this. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Mohamed Salah, and that's aimed into the middle. He's having a shot! Just a whisker away. Moved on forwards. Gary Rodriguez. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. It's an inviting looking ball that. Cuts out the pass. Luis, and it's played forward. Gary Rodriguez.
Egypt, well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Played back in, and into the grateful arms of the keeper. That's really well manoeuvred. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Polk. Montero. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Moved on forwards. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And it's gone back to the keeper. Mohamed Salah. Driven forward. Well timed, excellent interception. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Aim forwards. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Luis. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And he's there to clear it. And it's played in here. And they've got rid. Showing good feet. Montero. Marmoush. Mohamed Salah. Marmoush. Now it's Trezeguet. Oh, just skips, shapes to shoot! Herring after the ball here. There are a few waiting for it. Shot! Cleared away, looking for a decent ball in, takes a shot! it's been taken short. Trezeguet. Can he finish? Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Trezeguet clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And it's played forward. Oh, can he get onto this? And that is as far as they're going to go. Oh, that's a nice ball. That's really well manoeuvred. Gary Rodriguez, just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Trezeguet wins the duel this time. So what can they make of this? Oh, super find. Trezeguet. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. Aim forwards, and here's Marmoush. He's beaten the last man. Out to the left it goes. Could try cutting inside here. Cross goes in there. That has been knocked clear. Crossed in again. Oh, what a climb! He will be livid with himself. Moved on forwards. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Gary Rodriguez. Montero. He's had a shot! He scores! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Really will fancy their chances now. They need to make the most of the momentum, but they have to be careful not to overstretch themselves and pay a price.
He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was received.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Tonk. And it's played forward. Defending of the desperate variety. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Aim forwards. And that's really well manoeuvred. And he's there to clear it. Marmouche. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Well read, nice interception. Moved on forwards. Montero. And it's played forward. There's the delivery. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Montero. Montero. And that's been repelled. So we've reached the hour mark. That's tidy. Montero. Marmouche. Spread out to the left. Now it's Trezeguet. Trezeguet played with finesse. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, that's well done, really robust. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Zeluis. And the shot! Mohamed Salah attempts a clearance. Montero. Great defending, strong and determined. Aim forwards. And now the breakaway. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And that's put paid to a promising move. That's a nicely weighted pass. And here's Marmouche. Caresses it through. Trezeguet. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Moved on forwards. Clears it away. And they're not going to make any further progress now. He has found the way through. Probing pass. Marmouche. Can he deliver? Does really well to win the ball there. And it's played forward. Montero. Nice physical challenge. Mohamed Salah shifted upfield. And it's Salah. That is a great pick out. Gets good distance on it. Ball is over the line. Mohamed Salah. Delivered across. That's really well manoeuvred. Muscular approach does pay off here. Salah. It's a promising run he's making on the right. That has been knocked clear. Aim forwards. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Trezeguet. Decent progress down the left. Time to deliver. Oh, such a clever touch. They've played it short. That's a throw. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And it's played forward. Clearly not happy with that. Mohamed Salah. Moved on forwards. Montero. And it's played forward. It's a pretty loose pass. Tonk. Montero. Tonk. That's really well manoeuvred. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. crossbar comes to the rescue. Danger averted for now. Wins the duel this time. Aim forwards. Well, played right into his path. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Calmly anticipates. Luis. Montero. Gary Rodriguez. Montero. There's the shot! A real chance and a real let-off. Moved on forwards. And he's there to clear it. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Montero. That's really well manoeuvred. Gary Rodriguez. And he's there to get it away. And that's been won straight back. Montero. Gary Rodriguez. Montero. He's on it, can he get away? Real chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
So Luis actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And it's Salah. Mohamed Salah tries making a foray down the right. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Luis. Gary Rodriguez. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, I think that move petered out due to a lack of urgency. There was no cutting edge.
And here's Marmoush. And it's played forward. Could move up a gear here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Trezeguet. And here's Marmoush. Shot a goal! Dealt with nicely by the defence. Mohamed Salah. And here's Marmoush. Great chance! And that has been cleared. Could be danger here. Tries a shot! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Egypt really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
That's really well manoeuvred. Montero, aim forwards. Defending of the desperate variety. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. That's been drilled forward. That has been cut short. Luis. And the shot! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
So Luis brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Trezeguet. Oh, there's a probing ball. Montero. Moved on forwards. Mohamed Salah demonstrating his defensive quality there. Montero. That's really well manoeuvred. Aim forwards. Half an hour gone in the second half. Driven forward, is onto it in a flash. Trezeguet. And it's played forward. Marmoush.
Egypt really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Gary Rodriguez. Oh, it's played into the area. Clears it away.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
That's really well manoeuvred.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Montero.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Mohamed Salah. Looking here to chip it through.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Aim forwards. Tonk. Montero. Tonk. Up towards the front line. Gary Rodriguez. That's surely a foul. Free kick.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Moved on forwards. He can get that clear, have it back, and can go again. And it's played forward. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Tonk. And here's Marmoush. Thinks one through. It is a corner. Oh, shooting chance! And somehow he managed to miss it.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Ditch defending, but that'll do.
Egypt really are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Can he latch on to this? Oh, what a ball!
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Montero. That's really well manoeuvred. Trezeguet. Aim forwards. And that was very necessary. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Trezeguet has got himself a free kick. Played into the middle.
It was hopeful, to say the least. You need more men inside the box, more movement, otherwise it's pretty much a waste.
This is it then, now or never.
Egypt really are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Zelouis. Great defending, strong and determined. Marmouche. Trezeguet. Lovely feet. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Oh, can he get onto this? Cuts out the pass. Moved on forwards. Played out to the right. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
No question, that's a foul. It's a mighty effort! No, he didn't quite meet it right. And it's played forward. Over to the left. Gary Rodriguez. Mohamed Salah. Tries to think it through. Played in with purpose. And he's there to clear it.
Egypt really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, he's trying it! He's in a great position here. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Well, he's playing innocent, he has every reason to. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, with him already been on a yellow, he should know much better than that. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Montero. Oh, this looks sharp. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Mohamed Salah. That's going to go a long way. Egypt have reclaimed it. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Oh, nice one too, very nice. That's very neat. Here's the chance to cross. Turns and goes back. Oh, that is a canny finish! Aim forwards. Into the last 5 minutes. Trezeguet. The ball is loose and the chase is on.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
That's really well manoeuvred. Cleared without complication.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again. Well, what we're witnessing now just goes against the grain. They're not going to get back into the game like this.
Gets a foot in here. Mohamed Salah. And here's Marmoush. Trezeguet. Egypt have to get it into the box and quickly. Shapes to shoot!
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Out to the right. Moved on forwards. And that has been clubbed away. And reclaimed it in a trice. Gary Rodriguez. That's a good run he's making there. It is now or never. Time is against them.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Zelouis. Played out to the right.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And here's Marmoush. Over to the left. Oh, sweet feet. Now, what about this cross? And it's hoisted clear. And it's played forward. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Trezeguet.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Well read, and the danger is averted. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. He's got away.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Gary Rodriguez. Always onto this. We are into stoppage time. Trezeguet. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Montero. That's really well manoeuvred. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Calmly anticipates. And back to the keeper they go. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. The referee's awarded a free kick. Luis. Gets it away. Moved on forwards. Trezeguet. That's a lovely, neat pass. Aim forwards. Montero, done delicately, clears it away. And that's it. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Egypt can always take more positives from a result like this.
So that's got things underway. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Mohamed Salah. And it's mainly because of his frightening pace. He's a huge threat when he's running at defenders, but he's also proved in recent times that he's a top-class finisher. Opposition defences are going to have to be wary about playing a high line because there's nothing this guy relishes more than space to run into, and once he gets there, he's gone.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Defending of the desperate variety. That's a lovely, neat pass. Moved on forwards. Montero. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Well, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. That looks a cracking ball. Gary Rodriguez. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Mohamed Salah. That's really well manoeuvred. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Marmoush really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And it's played forward, cuts out the pass. Luis. Montero. Gets good distance on it. Decent enough try. Gary Rodriguez. Montero. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Showing good feet. Montero. He's pulled him up for that challenge. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. And it's hoisted clear. Mohamed Salah. Trezeguet. Aim forwards. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Gary Rodriguez. Luis. Lovely feet. Montero. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Driven forward. And it's Salah. Out to the left it goes. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Chance for a shot! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. They've played it short. Looking for a decent ball in. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Zeluis. And the shot! Same again, same outcome.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
It's a clearance, but not much of one. And it's Salah. And here's Marmoush. Great defending, strong and determined. Trezeguet. Crosses it in. Danger averted for now. Can he spark a counter here? And it's been played through. Mohamed Salah. And that's really well manoeuvred. Driving on, a real charge here. Aimed in towards the centre. Gary Rodriguez. Zeluis. Shapes to shoot! Kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Zeluis really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Gary Rodriguez. And it's played forward. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And here's Marmoush. Tries to dink it through. Defending of the desperate variety. And here's Marmoush. Trezeguet. Mohamed Salah. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Succumbs to the pressure. Cleared without complication. Oh, that's a nice ball. Gary Rodriguez. And they can counter here. Zeluis. Gary Rodriguez. Trezeguet does really well to win the ball there. And here's Marmoush. Now it's Trezeguet. Trezeguet, delicate ball, and it needs to be. He can get that clear. And there's green grass ahead of him. He's having a shot! And again the keeper stands strong.
Another cracking save from the keeper, Peter. He's playing a blinder.
Mohamed Salah. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Salah. Nice control. He's gone for goal! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Gary Rodriguez. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Aim forwards.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Montero. That's a good run down the left. And it's hoisted clear. Montero. Zeluis. Played with finesse. Clears it away. Out towards the flank. Hit into the middle. The referee has given a corner. And it's been taken short. There are a few waiting for it. Great challenge, time to perfection. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. There's a probing ball. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Zeluis. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Now then, what's happening here? He is already on a yellow. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Oh, Peter, what a lucky boy. A telling off as opposed to a sending off.
Zeluis. Played out to the right. Montero. Spread out to the left. Oh, it's played into the area. And back out it comes. Marmoush. And that is out of play. Gary Rodriguez. Oh, he's found support out wide. Gary Rodriguez. Cleared away. It may be goalless, but it is not without interest.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
Trezeguet, gently done. Polk. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, Red, nice interception. Quality ball. And it's hoisted clear. And that's put paid to a promising move. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Moved on forwards. Mohamed Salah. Salah plays it in. And it's claimed by the keeper. Gary Rodriguez. Gary Rodriguez. He's had a shot!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Mohamed Salah. Up towards the front line. Oh, can he get onto this? And that was nowhere near his best. Gary Rodriguez. Deftly away. That's been won straight back. Zeluis. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Montero. Aim forwards. Over to the left. And Marmoush! Marmoush! Oh, it just wouldn't sit for him.
Well, I think his mind was made up the way that ball arrived, and I certainly admire his willingness to hit the volley.
Gary Rodriguez. That's been drilled forward. Out to the right. Gary Rodriguez. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Luis.
And a chance!
It's a carbon copy of the previous miss. Trezeguet. And it's played forward. Oh, nicely intercepted. Gary Rodriguez. Spread out to the left. And now the breakaway. This is quite a run, and he's not done yet. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And he cuts out the supply. Trezeguet. Has a look and plays it forward. And he's there to clear it. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Trezeguet wins the duel this time.
There's the header!
Goal! Egypt! First blood drawn. A great delivery and a finish to match.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Gary Rodriguez. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And here's Marmouche. Out to the left it goes. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, that's nice. This looks promising. That's really well manoeuvred. Do have a chance to counter here. Tonk. Quality ball. Luis. Moved on forwards. He's found a way through. Receives it in a good position here. Now it's Trezeguet. Can he deliver? Tries to get it clear. Here's Mark, he's shooting! Gary Rodriguez. Aim forwards. Well timed, excellent interception. Trezeguet. Trezeguet takes a look up. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Gary Rodriguez. Luis. Well, played right into his path. Calmly anticipates. Lofted upfield. That has been cut short. That's been drilled forward. And the pass is intercepted. Could move up a gear here. Tonk. Montero. And it's played forward. Mohamed Salah. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Tonk. Over to the left. Luis. Chance! Mohamed Salah. Aim forwards. Now that's well seen too. Tonk. Montero. Defending of the desperate variety. Clearly not happy with that. Moved on forwards. And it's Salah. Mohamed Salah. That's really well manoeuvred. That has been cut short. Salah. Now then, the ball's come loose. Montero. Luis. Lobbed in behind. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And the finish! Approaching the half-hour mark. Looks to the other side. Trezeguet. Proves too strong. Can he latch on to this? they're not going to make any further progress now. Luis. Oh, good spread. That has been knocked clear. Played towards the front line. Oh, perfectly measured that. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Tonk. Gary Rodriguez. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, Red, nice interception. Tonk. Montero. Is onto it in a flash. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Gary Rodriguez. Luis. Shot a goal! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Luis certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
It's a lovely, neat pass. And that has been cleared. Gary Rodriguez. And reclaimed it in a trice. Mohamed Salah. Oh, sweet feet. Big chance! It's gone! And it is their own goal!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Have been, they all count one. Egypt have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Gary Rodriguez. Trezeguet. Trezeguet. That's good play. Great defending, strong and determined. And the counter is on. And back to the keeper they go. Mohamed Salah. And he's making progress on the ball. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Montero. Oh, there's a probing ball. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And the keeper has it. Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah on a strong run down the right. Salah. Ball comes in. And the keeper has it. Aim forwards. Egypt have reclaimed it. Well timed, excellent interception. And that is as far as they're going to go. That's really well manoeuvred. Gets it away. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Long ball looking to counter. Cleared away. It's gone for a throw-in. Tonk. Moved on forwards. That's very neat. He's looking unstoppable. Up he goes! Couldn't quite get enough on that.
Egypt, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Egypt heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. And it's played forward. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Moved on forwards. Can he get onto this? He is just caressing the ball. Montero. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Montero. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Trezeguet. Now it's Trezeguet. Does really well to win the ball there. Zeluis. Looking to break at pace. Gary Rodriguez. That pass has been well intercepted. That's tidy. And that's aimed into the middle. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Zeluis. And the shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Zeluis clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Montero. That's an imaginative pass. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Defending of the desperate variety. Montero. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And they've got rid. Out for a throw. Montero. Strong running down that left flank. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Polk. Very nicely done. Marmouche. Wins the duel this time. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Gary Rodriguez picks it up out wide. Nice physical challenge. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Clears it away. Muscular approach does pay off here. Well, they can break here. Great defending, strong and determined. Zeluis. Oh, such a clever touch. Gary Rodriguez. Is there any great chance? Marmouche, and there's his chance to lead the counter. Out to the right. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Plenty waiting in the middle. Played into the middle. That has been knocked clear. Nice physical challenge. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Gary Rodriguez. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's hoisted clear. And they're not going to make any further progress now. He's in plenty of space here. Marmouche. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Calmly anticipates. Aim forwards. And here's Marmouche. And Marmouche! Just a whisker away. Gary Rodriguez. Montero moved on forwards. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Trezeguet. And it's played forward. Montero. That's really well manoeuvred. And that is as far as they're going to go. And it's Salah. Spread out to the left. Dinks one through. Oh, that's neat. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And it's played forward. Cuts out the pass. And here's Marmouche. Done delicately. It's come to nothing. Polk. 2 minutes to be added on. Oh, can he get onto this? Luis. He's well positioned here. Lovely bit of skill. Montero. It's a great ball. And the shot! And here's the chance to counter. Tries a measured ball. That's the keeper's ball. He's going to be disappointed with that. Mohamed Salah. Has a quick glance. first 45 minutes are up.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Gary Rodriguez. Montero. That is lovely. Defending of the desperate variety. They've played it short. He's got... goes for a shot! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Gary Rodriguez, played out to the right. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Mohamed Salah. Marmoush. Proves too strong. Gary Rodriguez. Trezeguet. Trezeguet. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Gary Rodriguez.